Know what's wrong. Hello, hello, hello. I just realized I didn't have my other extra lights up tonight. But thank you for coming in. I'm just glad for you to be here. This is the Vibrant Good Health Show, and tonight we're talking about, guess what? The lymphatic system. We're talking about the lymphatic system and how it is a critical part of your immune system. And so as you come in, please do share this broadcast out. Also, let me know, do a like and a comment. Let me know where you're coming in from. Say, hey, hey, so I can shout you out and say, hey, back at you. And as you do that, I appreciate it. I'm going to play this commercial right quick to give you a little time here to share this out. Thank you so much. Hi, busy women leaders. I'm talking to you. Are you juggling your family, your business, your career, and your health? Afraid that if just one ball drops to the ground, everything could fall apart because everybody's looking at you. You're stressed and overwhelmed. You're looking for answers, for help that's real help, for solutions. I have Vibrant Life Solutions that can help you. I am Hillary Gooden, the Vibrant Life Coach, author, speaker, lymphologist, and pastor. I empower busy women leaders with strategies to reduce stress and anxiety while increasing energy, clarity of mind, better sleep, better health, and vitality. Oh yeah, and boost your immunity. If you're ready for that, you say, I need that in my life right now. Let's connect. You can reach me at www.hillarygooden.com. You can direct message me on Facebook or LinkedIn at Hillary Gooden. Or else if you would like to get on a free 20-minute strategy call, a clarity call, go to bit.ly/Hillary Gooden. That's bit.ly/Hillary Gooden. I absolutely believe you got the power to help your body, help you live a more vibrant life. Thank you. I'm going to get rid of that. So, oh Lord, I got those lights on now, and they are really bright. Okay. Well, we're going to go ahead, and I'm going to get started tonight. I hope you had a good couple of days here. This is only Tuesday. I'm going to tell you, it feels like Thursday to me. But it's only Tuesday, so I hope you had a great week so far and that you're ready to get over the hump on tomorrow. But right now, what we have is now. And so I'm going to get into this talking about the lymphatic system. And, it's so beneficial to your health, the different things that you can do. And I'm talking about bouncing. Are there other ways to activate your lymphatic system? Absolutely. Thank you for coming in. Again, as you come in, please comment. Let me know where you're coming in from. And also share. When you share, put share it in the comments so I can really give you a shout out. I appreciate it so much. We want as many people to hear different things that they can do to help their bodies to be in better health. When you have better health, you're going to live a better life. Because when you're living your life in bad health, poor health, life sucks. Different things that you want to do, you don't feel up to it or you're not able to do it. So Yes, that's what I promote. Different things you can do to help your body, help you to have more vibrant health so you can live a more vibrant life. And I'm going to go ahead and I just want to get started tonight because it's good. It's also, I don't want to waste any time about this. So we're talking again about protecting the most critical part of your immune system. And that's what the lymphatic system is. It is a part of your immune system. And your immune system is meant to protect you, to keep you healthy, to ward off against those different things that can come into the body and can make you sick, can disrupt your good health. So, primary role is to protect the body against outside threats such as infections, bacteria, and cancerous cells, and other different things that can happen in the body. We have cells that die off every day. That's just the way God made everybody. And then you have new cells that are restored, that are built up. You have some cells get repaired, some die off, and it's okay because there's a system in the body, namely the lymphatic system, that's there to deal with those cells that have died off. But they shouldn't just stay where they died off. They need to be moved through the lymphatic system so that the body can absorb them or else eliminate them from the body. That is what the primary role of your lymphatic system is. And if you've listened to this any time before, you know that bouncing on a mini trampoline, which is where I am tonight on my mini trampoline, bouncing on a mini trampoline is the number one way to work it. And that's because the lymphatic system, unlike the blood system, does not have a pump. You may say, I've heard that before. And guess what? You're going to hear it again and again because we need to know. For those that may be coming in for the first time, I want them to know the same thing that you know that may have heard this before. The lymphatic system doesn't have a pump for the lymph fluid so that it can move through the body. It moves in one direction, the lymph fluid. It moves up through the body. It's a clear fluid, unlike the blood is red and the lymph fluid is clear. And it moves upwards. Unlike the blood goes away from the heart, goes down, comes back to the heart, carrying precious oxygen and nutrients to all parts of the body, to your cells, your muscles, your brain, all your body, all of your cells need oxygen and nutrients. And so that's part of what we're going to get into next. And the lymphatic system helps to balance the fluid levels in the body. It's so amazing that God, in his awesomeness, knew what to do. He made all of our bodies to operate in this way in order to keep us healthy, to keep us whole, to keep us free from illnesses. But things happen. When the lymphatic system is not working optimally and it's become stagnant because of what we call, I talked about those dead cells, those cells that die off and should be continue to move through the body. Otherwise, they sit, and when they sit in different places in the body, conditions can cause you to have lack of energy. That's number one. Cause you to have brain fog where you just can't think clearly, you can't think straight, and all of that is so frustrating. And then the other thing is it causes a buildup of that waste, cellular waste, and the different fluids and bacteria that starts to build up in that area. And wherever it is, again, they've given it different names. And that buildup is also known as inflammation. That's what the inflammation basically is. And you notice that swelling will start. You'll notice that pain will be there in different parts of the body where there's this stagnation. And it's just like when you have standing water. I live near what's called a mosquito abatement center. And that's because in different areas throughout my community, I guess there are places where they have standing water and they have to test because mosquitoes carry different germs and stuff, and they will, uh, what do you call it? They will find their place, find where that stagnant water is, and that's where they'll grow and grow and grow, and then people end up in, you have a mosquito infestation. Sort of the same way in the body when there's fluid that's stagnant, lymph fluid is not moving like it should. It could cause the blood system to not move like it should because they work together. And if one begins to get backed up, it can totally affect the other. As well as the lymphatic system helps. It's sort of like that system that helps to all the other systems to work as they should. We're talking about your digestion. If your lymphatic system is not working properly, you'll find that maybe you become constipated. Maybe you just feel sluggish in your stomach and bloated and all like that. It can affect your nervous system. You'll find yourself more nervous, where you can't sit still. You can't that also hinders your thinking ability, right? And it can mess with your blood system, your cardiovascular system, and can cause blood clots and different things of that nature. We want the systems to be working the way God intended, so that there's a flow. And when one system isn't working properly, the lymphatic system is full of white blood cells and lymphocytes. They call lymphocytes that go throughout the body like the police, like the state troopers, looking out for those intruders that have gotten in the body or have become stagnant in the body, to find out where they are and to deal with them. And that's what you want. You want your lymphatic system to be working for you so that you can be in a state of optimal health for you. And so let me see, I got a few comments here. Let me see who's here tonight. Hey, Pat Anthony, thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. And she is watching from Chicago. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you so much for representing. I appreciate you so much. Then I have Angela Elson is here with me tonight from D.C., Washington, D.C. Hey, Angie. Thank you so much for being here as well. And so I was talking about the lymphatic system last night on a different show. But here on the Good Vitamin Good Health show, this is what I talk about. Although there are other things to talk about, as well as your mindset, the words you speak, the thoughts you think, all of these type of things, as well as nutrition and moving your body. All of these things work together, and you want to be able to have, you want to be able to help your body. That's just is really the main thing that I believe God has, caused me to know why I'm here on this earth, to help you, so that you can help your body, help you live that more vibrant life with more vibrant health. When things are not right, you know that there's a system in the body that you don't hear otherwise. You might not even be hearing this from anybody but me. Maybe a few other people. I don't know. But like me, when I first heard about it, I had never heard about it. It was just like, really? And bouncing? I went right out and bought me a trampoline, and I've been bouncing ever since and telling everybody that that's what you should try. I'm not saying it's the only way to work the lymphatic system, but why not? Why not use the number one way, and that is bouncing on this mini trampoline? Let's see. Comment says, hey, Facebook user from Maryland. You might Facebook user from Maryland. Hello, hello. Thank you for coming in. Maybe you have to type your name in. I sure would like to know who you are. It just says Facebook user. Yes. But I appreciate you being here. And if you have any questions, please put them in the comment. I'll be glad to address them as well. And so we were talking about, I was talking about the lymphatic system. I wanted to get into my next point here, is that we have to be concerned about the foods we eat. And there are certain foods that you can eat that are helpful to your lymphatic system, especially if your lymphatic system has become stagnant and you're dealing with different problems of inflammation. Anti-inflammatory that are not going to make the problem worse. You want to begin to take time and pull back and eat those things that are going to help, again, help your body help you. Your body knows what to do. When you give your body those anti-inflammatory foods that are nutrient dense and not full of chemicals, they know your body knows what to do with it. And it will give you benefits. It will give you benefits like more energy, more clarity of mind, begin to reduce that brain fog, cause you to have less pain in your body because it's helping the lymphatic system to not be stagnant, to break through to having that flow, that circulation. That's what is part of your lymphatic system has fluid that needs to be circulated continually through the body and not to be stagnated at some point in the body, and then there's not this free flow. When there's not this free flow, you will notice swelling. And so when you see swelling, just know that your lymphatic system needs some help. And you can help it. Some anti-inflammatory foods are broccoli, green leafy greens, all different type of greens, whether you're, greens that you cook in the pot or greens that you eat as a salad, cauliflower. And what I've known about cauliflower, because I'm not a fan of cauliflower, and it seems like it don't really have that much taste. So I know a lot of people that are vegetarian and vegan, they use cauliflower to season it and batter it up and fry it and call it chicken when actually it's cauliflower. So it takes on the taste of different seasonings that you will add to it. When you're trying to eat more fruits and vegetables, especially if that is not what you've always done, you just have to kind of experiment and get creative and find out what you do like so that you can eat that, and then experiment and find out that maybe, as you begin to eat more fruits and vegetables, fresh fruits and vegetables, I believe your taste buds begin to grow up or they readjust, and you'll find that you can eat more and try different things and be okay with it. Say, this is not as bad as I thought it was. How do I know? Because that's what has happened to me too. Trying different things that I always said I didn't like. And I said I didn't like them and I never even tried them. So now I try not to just say I don't like something without at least trying it, because you want to feed your body foods that are going to end up being good nutritious for your cells. Because your body, once your stomach gets that food in there, it's going to do what it has to do and allow the food, when it goes to your small intestines. That's where the great divide happens. Your small intestine, your stomach break it down with the different acids and everything, and then it's allowed to go through your small intestine. And once it gets in there, your small intestines will disseminate what's nutrients for the body, what's oxygenated foods for your body, and even some foods that have water. It will disseminate that to the body, to the bloodstream, so it can be circulated by the blood as the heart pumps the blood, carrying those oxygen and nutrients to all parts of your body, all of your organs and your cells. Now, once that happens, what's left over is considered waste, and it begins to go to the large intestines, and it has a process of being eliminated. When it has to travel. It has to travel through your, I believe it's 4 feet of large intestine, and then you have with your lymphatic vessels, you got like 12 feet of those throughout the body. There's much more going on with that lymphatic system, but it begins to take it up through. They call it the ascending intestine, and then it goes across the body from You're talking about on the right side, it goes into there, the waste that the body couldn't use. That's why you want to eat as much stuff that the body can use, especially when you're trying to help your health, especially when you found that what you're in this state of inflammation and you're dealing with pain and sickness and lethargy and your brain fog and all of that stuff. You have to stop yourself and say, okay, I'm going to do what my body needs. Right now, my body don't need so much meat. Right now, my body don't need so much other stuff that I love, that comfort food and all that. Right now, I need to step back and do something better so I can have better health and live a more better life, vibrant life. So it comes up the right side, your intestines, large intestines, carrying that waste. Then it goes across from the right to the left side of the body, and then it goes down. And when it goes down, it makes its way all the way where it's knocking on the back door, say, okay, I'm ready to go. And that's when you have, your elimination. And the way it should work, they say this meal push out the last meal, and if that's not happening, then we end up with extra meals that we're carrying around that are not moving. So that's a whole nother story. But it's something that happens because all of our bodies are made to work that way. So it's not so nasty, or I don't know, people get real skittish about talking about it because, who wants to talk about poop, But if my talking about it can help you, then that's what we want to do. When you eat these different foods that I mentioned, what's going to happen is that these are some foods that produce less waste to clean up because your body can use it. It's nutritious. It's something the body can use. So you're going to have less waste. That's just like when you look at the commercials. You have all of these commercials about these different juicers. And so they have the one juicer at the end, after you've done it, you got your little bit of juice. And out of all of those vegetables and fruits that you put in there, you get this little 8 ounce maybe of juice. And then the cleanup. And nobody wants to clean up that juicer because there's so much pulp, talking about waste here, that is left over that has to be cleaned out of the juice of the inside and take it apart and all of that stuff. Whereas they have some that are more efficient. And at the end of that process of juicing, you got more juice. And the cleanup is a breeze. You just take this cup out, bam, get rid of the waste that was left over, that's dry, it's not all full of liquid and everything, and the cleanup is done. Sort of it's the same here. When you eat more nutrient-dense foods, then it's going to be less waste for the body to have to deal with. And it's going to cause your system to be less congested. So do your body a favor. I believe that there are times when we should just step back. I like comfort foods, but we know comfort foods, your body can't use all of it. It tastes good on your palate, tastes good going down, and then your stomach says, okay, here we go. I got to deal with this. And most of it's got to go out, So we want to, when you're dealing with pain and inflammation, you really want to stop and do your body a favor. Your body can only help it. That makes sense. I hope that makes sense. If you have any questions, please do put it in the comment. Let me go to the comments now. And Marilyn, thank you so much for putting that in there because I want to shout you out. Thank you all for being here. She says, I love to add leafy greens and seeds in everything. Girl, me too. One while I was buying sunflower seeds because I like sunflower seeds that are already, I don't like cracking seeds like some people cracking and spit the shell. I never liked doing that. But I like the seeds for putting on salads and putting in smoothies and stuff like that. Even I found the flax seeds. Sometimes when I have them, I have them that's ground up, the flax seeds, and I can put that in smoothies and also sprinkle over salads. Not that it's not so bad once you mix everything up, but it's just good knowing I got something good going in there that's going to help my body, that my body can use. My body said, "Thank you, Hillary." You want your body to say, "Thank you, Keisha. Thank you, Pat. Thank you, Angie," and make you feel good, make you have energy, help your digestion to be better. When you're not feeling all bloated and everything. Your body will help you when you help it. And so it says, I make seed, flaxseed, chia seeds. I love, chia seeds are an interesting thing, but they're really good for you. They're really good for you. I have a container, and those two, most of the time I take like a spoonful and take them and then drink a lot of water behind it, just because I know it's not good to be in the container. It's not helping my body while it's in the container. I don't want to drink it necessarily, just drink it in a drink. It will make it like a gel form. So that's something that'll make you feel full, or you may eat less. So that's a good thing. But I'm like you, I'll sprinkle over stuff, but most of the time I take a spoonful, get it in my mouth, and then just drink a lot of water to get them down in the body so that it can be used. And you sprinkle on your food as well. I love it. Pat says, "I'm glad you're talking about food. My doctor just told me I need to change my diet." Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, and even it don't have to be so drastic. You need to add fruits and vegetables to your diet. Because a lot of times I'm gonna tell you, when I was sitting at my desk, this happened to me some years ago as I was on this journey of trying to help my body without taking um, different drugs and pharmaceutical stuff. And my doctor wanted to put me on an inhaler for life. I'm like, I'm not doing it. I tore those prescriptions up. That was what I did because I just was like, I know I'm not going to do it. And I'm going to keep seeking to find out what can I do. And I found that, even as I was, the Spirit of the Lord, oh, I'm sorry, the Spirit of the Lord came to me one day. I was at work, just working away. My mind was on my work. And then it's like I stopped what I was doing. I just felt the presence of the Lord in my office. And then just something on the inside of me asked a question. When was the last time you had fresh fruits and vegetables? I thought, where did that question come from? Let me think. Hmm. Wow. I knew right then I needed to change something because it took me way too long. It was the last time. It's so easy, especially if you're working on jobs, you're busy all the time, to stop for fast food, to eat, stop at the chicken place, stop at the burger place, stop at the other chicken place and the other burger place. It's just so easy to do that. And you look up and you say, man, I haven't given my body what it needs. It don't need those hamburgers. It don't need that fried chicken. But it does need some of that stuff we talked about. So when you have to just figure out what will you eat that's good for your body, that's in the fresh fruits and vegetable categories, and start there. Start adding that and start trying different things. I'm gonna tell you, once your body starts thanking you by giving you more energy, helping you to feel healthier, helping you to feel more energy. It's amazing when you eat. From my learnings with the lymphatic in the Academy of Lymphology, one of the things we learned was that when you eat, after you've eaten, how do you feel? You listen to your body. If you feel sluggish, sleepy, you want to go lay down, you've eaten foods that are acting like a poison to your body. Poison, the first thing that it does is make you tired It takes your energy away and it makes you thirsty. That was the other thing. It makes you thirsty. So you can check yourself after you've eaten the meal. Do you feel like, going to take a walk? Do you feel like getting on your bouncer, after a few minutes, letting it settle and, get your little bounce on or get out some fresh air, take a walk? Or do you feel like I want to lay down on the couch? Ooh, I'm so tired. That meal was so good. But your body is reacting to it as if you have given it poison. Just something you can use as check mark. You can listen to your. Another way you can check your. Oh, where did I go? We're talking about poop a little earlier. One way to check to know if you've been eating foods that are oxygenated, that are full of oxygen. Fresh fruits and vegetables are going to add oxygen to your body, help your body to be oxygenated. When you go to do your eliminations, before you flush, take a look. Take a look. Is it in the bottom of the commode or is it floating? If it's floating, that's a sign that you've eaten something that was good for the body, that was full of oxygen. That poop is going to float. It's not going to sink to the bottom. Just another thing you can do to check as you embark upon trying to eat healthier. Angie said here, the pulp is great to add to soups, broths, still stir fry, gravy, etc. I don't like to waste if I can help it. Yeah, and it depends on what you have juiced. I know one lady that was at when I was working. She used to make like banana bread, not with or carrot, but like a carrot cake thing, from the pulp that she would use from when she juiced carrots and stuff. So, yeah, you find different ways to make it work. Angie said, "Hey, Keisha." Not sure what Pat was getting ready to say there, unless she was saying, my. So, those are just some, a few things that you can think about as we're getting into the spring and summer months. Well, we'll be eating different kinds of vegetables and fruits. And sometimes we don't think about it. Our body begin to crave those fruits and vegetables that are spring and summertime fruits and vegetables, And that's the other thing. Listen to your body. You get that craving for some cabbage, go on and eat that cabbage. Your body is saying, could you please, could you please bring some cabbage down here? We need some of that. That kale you feel like you want to have in a salad? Could you please begin to really listen to your body? Listen when you eating and you prepare the meal for yourself, your family, or however, and you enter the meal you eating, and then your body says, I'm cool, that's enough. But you said, man, there's so much left on my plate and it's so good, I just gotta finish it all. Begin really listening to your body. You'll find that our eyes are eating versus our stomach. It gets finished way before our eyes are. Another little tips here. So I'm Hillary Gooden, your Vibrant Life Coach, certified lymphologist, author, speaker, and pastor. And I empower busy women leaders, not just busy women leaders, but especially busy women leaders with strategies to reduce stress, anxiety, and inflammation by activating and maintaining a healthy lymphatic system in order to increase your energy, your clarity of mind, have better sleep, better health, boost your immunity and your vitality. Because I absolutely believe you got the power to help your body, help you live a more vibrant life. And you get that by having more vibrant health. Better health is going to lead to a better life. And, having that energy to do those things that you love, taking care of your family, being present with your family in a state of being healthy, and not only just yourself. We're talking about help being healthy and eating in such a way that the whole family eats that way. That not that you have just special treats for the kids that they can have all the cookies and ice cream and stuff. They need to learn how to eat healthy too. And it's okay to have treats, but you want them to become, and you have to start early, right? But you want them to try things. Maybe you had those times where you say, you know what, this week we're going to eat healthy as a family, and get them involved some kind of way. Usually if they're involved, then they'll follow through on eating whatever it is. So just some things to try, especially with the change of seasons that's happening that we're upon right now. And so if you're interested, I have a free 20-minute offer for a clarity call. If you feel that, I need some help with this, I need some accountability. That's really the biggest thing that we all can stand to have, and that's accountability to do what's right and to continue doing what's right until we get the results that we desire. And so that's when that support and accountability, along with strategies. How do you go about this? What's the best way for you? So I say, take this this link. You can go to bit.ly/speak with Hillary, and I'd be glad to, listen and see how we can work together, especially with this spring and summertime coming up. We want to be healthy and ready for what's ahead in your life, in your health, in your family, in your business, in life, right? And so that's pretty much what I had to talk about tonight. Let me see here. If you have any questions for me, please put it in the comments. What is this? Angie said, that's good to know, floater or sinker, and you'll be surprised. I remember this young lady when I was working, she said, I was talking to her about, she said, Miss Hillary, you know so much stuff. And we got to talking, and I was telling her about the floaters versus the sinkers. And she said, oh no, mine never floats. She said, I'm going to work on it. I'm going to really work on it. And so when she would see me in the hall, she would go, shake her head. One Monday I came to work, and she was excited to see me. And she said, Miss Hillary. I was like, what's up? She said, guess what? I said, what? She said, it floated. I said, well, what did you eat? She said, I was determined. She said, I kept seeing those sinkers. She said, I'm like, I'm going to get this right. And if she said it floats, I believe it. It must be something I'm not doing. And she really tried to eat the fresh fruits and vegetables that weekend, and really, because she wanted to see if what I was saying was true or not. It was true. So test it for yourself. That's one way of checking, especially when you're trying to do the right thing for your body. We have a responsibility to our body, and our body has a responsibility to us. But the body can only help us as much as we help it. Pat Anthony said, that's good to know. So you know what? That's really what I had tonight. And I just want you to, just know that there are things that you can do that are easy, natural, and drug-free. That you absolutely got the power to do it. Nobody can eat those vegetables for you but you. It'd be good if we could get somebody to eat them for them, and then we get the benefits. But that's not how it works. That's not at all how it works. And so, I got a call right while I'm trying to go live. So I have to call her back. So, yeah, thank you for being here. I will have something coming up really special coming up, because we gotta get on and be able to talk face to face and get some things, go deeper. And so just be on the lookout for that. But in the meantime, you can always catch me. You can direct message me. That's really easy. You can direct message me here on Facebook, on LinkedIn. For those of you on YouTube, I thank you as well. And also make sure that you subscribe to my page. If you're not following me, somebody shared this or tagged you, and that's how you ended up here, even as my replay viewers. make sure that you follow me here on Facebook as well. And so that you'll get the notifications and hit that bell on YouTube so that you'll get the notifications when I go live. And I go live every Tuesday for this show, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. That's 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I have a show on Thursdays that was started back up this month of March and will be going forward. It is Let's Get Acquainted. And this show is at 6 p.m. every Thursday, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And so if you're interested in being on my Let's Get Acquainted show, that show basically is for my guests to come on and they tell a little bit about themselves, and we have just a, how can I say, organic conversation based on what they're talking about themselves, and we get acquainted. That's what it is. And then they get a chance to share maybe a book that they've written or a program that they're promoting, or whatever it may be. So if you're interested in being a guest on my Let's Get Acquainted show, direct message me, and then we can get on a call and see if it'll be a good fit. I love to get acquainted with you. So that's it. Every Thursday at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, 7 p.m. Eastern. And that's for Let's Get Acquainted. This show, the Vibrant Good Health Show, is every Tuesday, 7 p.m. Central Standard, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard. And so this show is always talking about different things that you can do to help your body help you live a more vibrant life. And so thank you again for being here. And if a question or something come up after I say end the broadcast, just put it in the comments. I'll be sure to get it, or else direct message me if it's really personal and you want to know a thing or two. So that's it. And I'm going to bid you all good night. I thank you for coming in and spending some time with me. And yeah, I'll see you on Thursday. Let's get acquainted. Good night.